Hello, it's Sonia. Today I'm going to show you a way to progress your oov. So it's a little bit more advanced, but it's also still kind of essential or basic. So it's something that you can keep coming back to challenge yourself. So you have the big piece towards you, the little piece away from you. And you're going to come up on the oov a little bit more. So my sacrum, my tailbone is just up and off. You'll figure out your space because I want you to be able to rock the oov. So your feet and knees are together, you're bent. Now I'd prefer you to stay together and have your nervous system work and shake to kind of work more efficiently as opposed to you bracing yourself wide and just doing it really well. So have your feet and knees together. You're going to have your hands either reach forward, but then your neck won't be supported, or your hands behind your head. As I rock back, my butt's going to lift up. The oov should be somewhere between your shoulder blades. And then exhale, I'm going to drop my butt down as I come curl up. And I should be able to sit on the floor and the oov not push back. And then slowly coming down, the hips lift up, inhale. And then exhale, drop the butt down as you come curl up. Now there's always, you might have to readjust the oov. If you feel like it's crooked, just take that second to readjust it. And then exhale and come curl up. And then again, coming back down, inhale. Take a breath in the diaphragm. Use the oov and that breath to your advantage to try to stabilize more through the lower back. Inhale and exhale up. Now stay here. Twist towards me and then come back down. Try to have that elbow touch down. Try to keep your feet and knees together. Exhale and come up. And then twist the other way. So your hips stay level. It's your ribs that are twisting around. Stay up, twist the other way. Inhale, come down. Knees together, exhaling up. Stay up, twist the other way. Inhale down. Exhale up. So it's okay if you shake around. And one more each side. Exhaling up and then twist and slowly come down. Inhale. And then exhale and come up. Now you can, if you want, just keep your hands behind your head, but for those who can, come down. Circle the arms out around to the side, and then exhale, drop the butt down, curl up. Now that you understand the movement, if you want to bring one hand behind your head to support the neck, and then circle with the other arm, you can, and then just alternate it if you are supporting your head. Inhale down, and exhaling up. Let's do one more time with the arms going up, and circle, and exhale, and come up. Reverse, come down. Now you could also put your head pad down underneath your head for when you're in this position that you can rest your neck a little bit more. So you could rest the neck but keep the abs engaged. And then exhale and come curl up. Let's do two more. Or have one hand behind your head. Feet and knees are together. Work those inner thighs as you come up. And one more time. And then exhale and come up. Good. So let's stay here. You might have to pull it into you so you're on it a little bit more. And you're going to come down and come bring your hands on behind your head. Now I do want your tailbone reaching down. I don't want you curled up. I want you in your neutral position here. So if you want to ease your hands here, or hands can come behind your head. And I want you to come straighten your legs out and have your feet and your knees together. Just come into a straight line. So from here, I'm in a straight line. My head should be back. My hands are in my head. My head is in my hands. My shoulders are down my back. Now, if you were to come down more, let the ribs come stick out. And now, but keep the abs tight. Now, pull the ribs down as you just lift up into the neutral. Now, inhale, come back down. If you feel this in your back, do a smaller range, or come up from here and then come back to neutral. But otherwise, the ribs stick out, you come down, and then the ribs drop down, you contract your abs. And feet and knees together. You can choose point or flex. I'm going to say flex if you want more hamstring. Point, you might feel more calves. Inhale down and exhale up. Okay, one more time. Inhale. And exhale. So now holding it in neutral, I'm just going to make it easier for myself and keep my arms here. I just want you to twist to one side. The hips stay, so as I twist left, my left leg is turning in, as opposed to letting it turn out, because then I might fall with it. And then inhale, center. And then I'm going to twist to the right, turning my right leg in, keeping my legs together, and then inhale, center. And then exhale, other side. Inhale into the center, and then other side, exhale. Good, inhale into the center. If you want it harder, hands behind your head. Inhale, center, and one more time. And then come back to the center, and now I want you to come down onto the oov. Your hands can be behind your head. If you have your head pads close, just pull it in, either put it under the oov or between the oov and your head. And I just want you to come down. And you might feel your psoas stretching. So you might feel up here more, you might feel in the hips more, or you might feel it in your back. If it's too intense, just scoot down so there's not as intense of a stretch in your lower back. And then as you start to release, if your head is rested and down on something, you could bring your arms down by your hips. And a little harder would be to bring your arms above your head. And just stay here and breathe. Trying not to breathe up into the shoulders, but just breathe down into the ribs and back into the oov. And one more time here. So if you wanted to stay here, which I'd recommend staying for a couple minutes, you can either pause it or just come back to here to have this be your restorative way to kind of address the psoas and release it. Just kind of letting everything go if your feet come spill out. So otherwise, let's everyone come up. Come put the bottom of your feet together. I'm just going to turn to show you what I'm doing. And then you're just going to come and fold forward to come and stretch here. And you're just going to come here and hold it here for a couple breaths. Because we're moving on, so I want just a little bit of a stretch and a rest, because when you stretch, your muscles relax and then you won't be able to use them. It'll be hard. All right. So we're going to keep the oov in the same position that it was. You're going to come back up to it, or kind of pull it into you again, and you're going to come up on it a little bit more. As opposed to being on the mat, there's different ways of using it. So your butt will be on the floor a little bit. Your tailbone's kind of smushing the oov's tailbone if it was a bird. All right, you're going to reach the arms forward, and you're going to come and do a half roll back here. So you're going to come roll back. I'm pulling through my lower abs and then rolling through my upper abs and coming back. My ribs are going to stick out a little bit. And then now I want you to think of an oblique and come up and twist to one side. So opposite rib to hip. Inhale down center. And now the other side, exhale up and twist. So if your back hurts, do not do the extension part. If you have osteoporosis, don't do the curl up part too much, but really I'm just asking you to extend and just come to neutral. Feet, knees are together. Inhale down and exhale up. Good. Inhale, pulling through the lower belly, come down. Your head's really heavy and supported, or if you need it easier, reach your hands forward. Do one more each side. And then one more time here. Good. So now I want you to scoot down. So you'll find your right place. I'm going to say that most of my weight is now on the oov and probably pretty close to my bra strap, mid-back maybe for the guys here. Your pelvis is going to be neutral and bring one leg up to tabletop. Now note, because I'm up, I actually have more hip flexion, this is a smaller angle here, than I would have if I'm down. So I want to be here, so I'm not going to be in my hip flexors. And then come bring the other leg up. Knees are together. If you want to take a second and just kind of hold your legs to get out of your hip flexors and just come engage into the lower belly, it's a good time to do this. Your arms can be here, or you can keep them behind your legs. And let's reach one leg out. Inhale, bring it in, and switch to the other leg. So you can choose how lifted and curled up you are off of the oov. You could be down more, still working the lower abs, or you could be curled up a little bit more. Especially if your neck hurts, you can curl up, get into the abs, or you can bring your hands behind the head. Okay, do one more time here. And now both knees together, little twist without falling off the oov. And exhale the twist. Inhale, center, and exhale. And exhale. Good, 4 more. It's okay if the oov rocks a little bit. It's how much you control it. 2 more, keeping your knees together, and then 1. And come back to the center, and 1 at a time. Come down, and just slowly come and stretch back onto the oov. So from here, if you wanted to, you can continue doing obliques. You can come up, do same side stuff. You can kind of make your own routine from there, but that's the basics. Thanks.